Okay, hey YouTube. So I just I watched a movie called Beekeeper, which I imagine would have been rated R, but yeah, it was about a beekeeper whose friend got scammed of all of her money and committed suicide, and yeah, so he hunts for the man behind like, the whole fraud thing, but he said that a beekeeper must what a beekeeper would say. He said when the queen bee has produced defective offspring, a queen killer must come and overthrow and kill the queen bee for another queen bee to take over. Similarly, when it kind of, and another thing it kind of brings me back to when I said on my book is that, well, the book on Thinking Like a Monk is that the ignorant work for their own profit and the wise work for the welfare of the world. And basically, when like if you raise a spoiled child all the time, they'll find underhanded ways to make all their money. And I also remember the three modes of life: ignorance, impulsivity, and goodness. And I can say right now that ignorance kind of falls onto corruption, or should I say, corruption is the mode of ignorance. Basically, you think you might make so much money by defrauding millions of people, but yeah, but eventually someone's gonna find you, and then what? Your defenses are you have no defenses, and boom, there you go, you're dead. Yeah, it always comes back to haunt you sometimes, and it was an interesting concept when you think about it, but yeah, and it's just another saying is, like Shakespeare said, "Nought's had, all spent, where desire comes without content." It means when you're not careful, your actions can get you into trouble. That goes with items too, so don't be too greedy or you'll be sorry. That's basically what it is. So, yeah, and tomorrow afternoon at 1:55 I'll be on my way to my dad's, and I'll be doing some vlogs there, and my dad's working on the weekends, so I'm gonna go to the rink in Raymond to see if there's any hockey games I could work. Hopefully skim a few dollars, here's if I can. So I'll just end it here and I'll see you when you'll see me when I'm in Raymond and Lethbridge and all that with my dad. So till then, stay tuned for more vlogs. Yeah, another thing too I wanted to say was that while I was at the movie last night, and I finally found that song that was playing in my head called Small Town Boy, or whatever it's called. Yeah, I knew the lyrics, but I never knew the title, and by who it was and by whom, who performed it. Yeah, like, from the movie, I can just actually, you say that corruption comes from the form of ignorance. Yeah, but I've also learned that revenge is the mode of ignorance too, because you may feel like you're wounded heavily and you feel this anger in in your mind, in your heart, and whatever, you may think it'll it'll make you feel better, more satisfied, but when you make your vindictive play and you don't get a response, it's only gonna hurt you. You don't get the I'll have to redo that. If you when you make your vindictive play, you don't get the result, the reaction that you want. It's only gonna hurt you even more. I kind of learned a lot of those things to my own dismay and all the time, and yeah, that's just about it. Yeah. So I've learned, just, I gotta learn to amend my anger, and, and that's where there's another way to say is that, monks are taught this thing is that don't judge someone with a different disease, don't expect anyone to be perfect, and don't think you are perfect. It's good advice from me that I was never told, or just worded it. I never even saw I didn't understand the words, and just, it's like everyone was trying to tell me that, but it never got through to me. Sometimes I wonder why it takes a book for me to understand that and realize all that kind of stuff. So, yeah, and so, anyways, I'm just gonna wrap this vlog and then wait till I can go on my computer and have my coffee and all that. Because I turned off my alarm and dozed off back in bed, and yeah, it was not helping. So I'm gonna end it here, and so I'll see. I'll probably vlog my trips with Dad, and to see what there is out there. And I might go to rinks and all that, but anyways, I'll see you. Well, stay tuned.